Now we go from Nietzsche to Cinderella. But not your normal Cinderella. It's a perverse, pouting anti-Cinderella that you're going to be presented with by Deborah Hauser.
Hello, New York City. Downtown on the F train. Take me downtown, down deep, deep down, far down, 'cause I'm far gone. So down, low down, going down, down for the count, down 3, 2, 1. I may never get up, may ride this train up and down all night long. No more strap hanging, razor straps, belt buckle beatings. Keep it compressed, suppressed, repressed. Too tired to get off, ride it up and down. One more time, no return fare. Keep riding, ride hard, ride loud. Ride until I cry, ride to hide, ride the lie. Only one way to get off this ride. And now some perverse fairy tales, as promised. Little Red is her stripper name. Calling on grandmother gives her the creeps. The house smells of camphor, mothballs. She hates those hard, sour candies covered with lint. The long-toothed wolf is sexy in that scruffy, lupine way. She's seen him lurking in the woods before. Knows damn well it isn't Granny in that bed. My, what big ears you have, she giggles. All the better to hear you sigh, my dear. My, what big eyes you have, she whispers. All the better to watch you dance, honey. My, what big hands you have, she bats her eyelashes. All the better to grab your thighs, sweetie. My, what a big mouth you have, she twirls her hair. All the better to eat you with, baby. The dumb huntsman nearly ruins everything when he blunders in, raving his rifle. They send him off with some antique bling. Snow White calls when she hears about the club. They talk about starting a girl band, but this is more profitable. She still wears the red hood on stage. Beauty nods. The aging king and queen are desperate for a child. They pray to the god of science, who blesses them with in vitro fertilization. The christening of Brie Rose is spoiled by a spiteful prediction. In her 15th year, she will suffer a needle prick and sleep for 100 years. The royal parents issue a decree confiscating all the needles in the kingdom. Every tailor and seamstress is fired. The garment district is forced offshore. On her 15th birthday, Brie sneaks into the girl band concert at Little Red's down in the hood. Her first kiss comes from a scruffy fellow with long teeth and scrawny, bruised arms. He offers to share his H with her. She thinks they're going to ride his pony. She swoons as soon as the syringe pierces her skin. The kingdom falls into a stupor. Only her rosebush grows. Suitors visit the castle to wake Brie, but none can penetrate the thorny hedge. 100 years go by, and like the storyline of an afternoon soap opera, nothing changes. Until a romantic young prince arrives at the castle, breaking the spell with a methadone amulet. A trim, manicured rosebush beckons. They kiss. She wakes from her technicolored dream. Next are a few headache and hair poems. Migraine jazz. It beats and throbs like migraine jazz, sharp, brassy, piercing. It won't be ignored, placated, muted, every atom pulsating with pain, threatening to rupture, discordant music, angry blues refrain, unrequited. It demands to be heard, forces me to chant this song, of myself, to myself, for myself, nothing but myself inside this pain, an agonizing note that must be sung, that only I can sing. It seizes my tongue, it alters my tenor, it throbs and beats like my brain jazz. This hair is multifaceted, thick, dark molasses, not sweet honey or wheat, foreign, exotic, other, not my mother's hair. I've hated this hair, hated it here all my life, not family hair, not the family heirloom. It won't lie flat. It frizzes, curls, flames like a mane. It's no blonde halo. It tangles and snarls. It's not coiffed, done, or sleek. It doesn't beg to be touched. It won't be smoothed, soothed, placated, or patronized. It springs, pounces, twists, S-curls, hiss, spit, growl. It won't let me up for air, this wild, angry, treacherous hair. I lifted the title of this next one from a line in a Julie Sheehan poem. I can stay angry for hours. My anger is a bowl of fire chased with a shot of vodka, a scab on a bruised thigh, a clouded eye, a ripped skirt, torn stockings, a twisted ankle, a phone call from mother, an uneaten meal, a plate shattered against the wall, a crushed goldenrod crayon in first grade, frizzy hair, smudged lipstick on interview day, a pair of army boots with busted laces, an airstrike, a speeding train derailed, foam on a runway landing strip, a flimsy carnival ride, curdled milk, a hissing swan, dull scissors, the top of a tin can rusting in the gutter, blaring midtown traffic, a parking ticket on a cracked windshield, the neon lights of a peep show in Times Square, pre-Giuliani, a headless doll, a masticated cuticle, a misdirected letter, unopened, unread, the snap of a broken condom, a late newspaper on a wet lawn, an abandoned dog in an empty warehouse, burnt coffee, an unwritten poem sticking in my ribs, untranslatable, a lead vault, the stained glass confessional. With enough compression, carbon is transformed. Mother Mary, make me a diamond. And the last one, up your apple tree. Should I wrap my thighs around the rough trunk, shimmy up your apple tree to the sweet fruit, mount the highest branch, pluck a sweet apple and eat until sated, until the juice runs down my chin, eat down to the hardcore seated center, eat until I know original sin.